Hello and welcome back. Today we'll be taking a look at Nya's Dragon Power Drift from the new LEGO Ninjago Dragons Rising TV show. So looking at the front of a box here, we can see that it's a 6 plus set with our set number of 71778. Here's our title of the set, Nya's Dragon Power Drift, and it's 57 pieces. Down at the bottom here, we can see our LEGO Ninjago Dragons Rising. And we can see our a ninja here and a dragon kind of split down by lightning. Pretty cool. Taking a look at the actual product of the set, we can see that there's a really nice stylized sort of look at the set here. And that's kind of like edited sort of spinny thing for our spinner. Taking a look at the back of the box here, we can see that the other two sort of spinners in this wave are right down here. And at the sort of top here, we can see that this is another sort of stylized version of the set with another one showing that it can kind of drift forward. Sort of interesting. Looking down here, we can see there's 6 sort of special balls. You can see that 2 come in the set, one of them being this golden one here, and you can see that sort of there's a stand for it. Over here on the side here, we can see that there is Nya and her sort of unique suit here. And then taking a look at the top of the set right here, top of the box, we can see that there's another look at the actual other things that come in the set. There's sort of these like pieces that are water kind of coming up, and kind of look at the figure. There's this sort of training dummy or like antagonizing force, and there's sort of our ball in the background. That is it for the box. Next, we'll take a look at the actual set and what is included. So here's the set built. It comes with quite a few sort of small little things here. We'll start off with just these sort of water pieces here. Made up of 3 different pieces. We kind of have this translucent base piece with a golden piece, and then a kind of a fire piece that is translucent blue instead of the usual orange. Get 2 of these in the set. Setting those to the side, we'll take a look at our sort of training dummy. So this is a small sort of build, very basic. Has this base here that allows it to be kind of like floppy. You sort of spin it, not very well. You can see that it comes with 2 Wolverine golden claws, which are really cool, but nothing too crazy to write home about. This is the back of them here. It's kind of just something to sort of fight against. And the main draw of the set, here we have Nya and her trident on this spinner here. So you can actually spin it a little bit, and it can fight against the stuff. But the main sort of feature of it is you kind of have this thing at the back here, and you kind of just push down to where she launches, and launches everything off the actual table. That's okay. So taking the off the spinner here, we'll take a closer look at that before we look at her. This is really cool. So we have our 3 sort of blue balls here, and then on the sides we have these kind of 2 golden swords or whatever to kind of look like pincers, sort of at the front. And at the back here we have these really cool blue translucent pieces here, kind of vine pieces, look like to make it look like water. Really cool. At the bottom here we can see nothing too crazy. Here there's like a white spinner there, and white little pieces here. Nothing too crazy. We'll take a look at this here. So I've already taken a look at this before we lost it. So we put these translucent blue pieces in here. There are 9 of them. And then on the top you have your golden ball, which is currently lost forever. They're kind of in this blue, translucent blue dish here. previously was sort of like a rock piece, and you put that in there, and you would spin against it to knock it over, which we have done and lost our actual golden ball. Now, setting off everything to the side, we'll take a look at Nya. So this is our only minifigure in the set and is unique to this set. She comes with a trident that has this very interesting building feature on the back of it, or the bottom of it. Has this golden attachment with the sort of water piece here that you can kind of shoot. So you just press it like that, and it launches away. So kind of cool. You can kind of make it to where she's shooting water out of the actual trident, which is really, really interesting. Taking the trident off, we'll take a look at the figure. Set that to the side. As in the other spinners in this wave, they are all kind of similar. So they have this kind of crest here with the dragon, each in their respective color of blue, green, or red, depending on which one you have. And then at the bottom on the actual feet here, with this really, really nice sort of belt coming down, and then sort of gray on the legs there, and then as well on the sort of bottom of the feet. It's like gunmetal gray. On the side of the figure, which you can never really get, you can kind of tell that it is translucent piecing, which is really cool. And then here is the back of the figure. Really, really nice. So we'll take off our sort of face mask. So this is sort of printed on with a light blue. Taking that off, we can kind of get a better look at the minifigure head. She comes with this sort of black mask as well as the other set of ninjas in this wave, which is really, really interesting. It's actually really cool. Looking at the back here, we can see the other sort of face, her second face, kind of like this sinister smile. Taking off the head, so we can take off the armor piece. So take a look at that. So this is our, oh, there goes the head. Here we have the sort of battle mask, kind of like this half mask that kind of comes down into armor, into like this sort of cape kind of piece, coming back to the back where we can attach two swords through these holes here. With the armor off, we can get a better look at the actual printing here. So this is the front of the torso. Really, really nice gunmetal gray coming through with our sort of blue dragon right there. Looking at the back here, we have gunmetal gray sort of armor here with a nice little blue sort of symbol there. Other than that, that's it for the figure. Next, we'll take a look at our extra pieces. So these are our pieces here. We kind of got a golden Wolverine claw, which is nice, and just a couple just regular whatever pieces. Tossing those to the side, we'll take a look at our instruction manual. Flipping it out, as just a little paper here, for it is such a small set. So looking at it, our front of the instruction manual with our back, and then taking a look, so building a figure, putting the actual spinner together, and then once you've done that, you can flip it over to the other side to complete the other small builds in the set. Nothing too crazy or special about it. Moving on, we'll take a look at the final thoughts. So some final thoughts on Nya's Dragon Power Drift. This set is really interesting and is a great set for sort of smaller kids or sort of a younger sibling. The main draw for this set would definitely be the figure here with the actual spinner, and is a great sort of collectible minifigure. Other than that, nothing too crazy to say. You know, you get a bunch of sort of small builds, super quick, so very, very easy for smaller children to do. Great figure and great sort of things to do. Other than that, that is it for this review, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.